So real quick, I just wanted to put this together here and looking at more just talking about COVID and the discrepancies in the numbers, right? So this is death rates from coronavirus in the United States as of that day, July 22nd, 2020. This is on statista.com, and I just pull this up because I just want to talk about right. So this death rate is termed out in deaths per 100,000 people, and I'm kind of having a I just wonder what is the disparities here, right? Because you know a COVID case is a COVID case, right? Like you're diagnosed, you take a test, you're positive, right? And then out of the positives, there's so many people that die, right? And they're classified as a COVID death. Now, I mean, you see right here, right, what do we got? Like the worst, like the worst states, the states where you're most likely to die. I think I was looking at New Jersey in terms of percent. It's like 8%, right? And then like once you get down here, let's see, where's my state? Let's see, my state. I'm in Tennessee, right? So kind of in this area from Kentucky, Wisconsin, let's just call it from about Texas down. This is like 1% and less, like death rate of the people who are tested for COVID. You're looking at like from here down, it's like 1%. And granted, some of these states are probably the least population dense, right? I mean, the population densities are probably lower for some of these states down here, and admittedly up here, New Jersey, New York. I don't know how haven't looked at the population density for like Connecticut. I think Massachusetts is pretty dense. Those are pretty. I don't. Louisiana is not a very densely populated state. I mean, maybe that's another thing to pull up sometime, like by population density, and then maybe compare it to this. But like, right in New Jersey, right, runs if you terms of like it's like an 8% death rate. You are eight times more likely, 800% more likely to die in New Jersey of COVID than you are like once you get kind of down here, like from Texas down, right? So why is the disparity, right? COVID, this disease, this SARS-CoV-2, and or as the disease is called, that's the virus. The disease is called COVID-19. Why is it more likely to kill you here than it is everywhere in all these other states? And I don't know. It's just a question I'm throwing out there. I don't know that there's any good way to answer that question, but just food for thought.